Greetings everyone, this is Chef Salty from First Person Cooking. Tonight we're going to be cooking up some Harlot pasta.
Was that a fucking JoJo's reference?
Now most people I would think know this recipe from the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4, Let's Go Eat Italian. That's what inspired me to go ahead and make this at home. For this recipe I'm going to be using penne instead of spaghetti, because spaghetti is about as trash tier pasta as aqua is a waifu.
Is that a motherfucking konosuba meme?
So, for those who don't know, the origin of the Harlot pasta was basically women of the night coming home after work and throwing together whatever stuff they had in the home together just to make a quick and easy meal, and it turned out being delicious. Got some shiitake mushrooms, some bell pepper, some artichoke bottoms, some olives and capers, some onion, chicken thighs that I've cut up into slices, some tomato paste, garlic, a mix of crushed red pepper flakes, parsley, oregano, basil, some anchovy fillets that have been minced up, some salt, pepper, and sugar ready to go, and some crushed tomatoes. So let's go ahead and start this off. Got the pan right here, ready to go, heated up with some oil in it, and we're just going to go ahead and add that onion in there. It's about one medium-sized onion chopped up into little fine bits. We're just going to cook this a few minutes till it's nice and translucent. Stir in, make sure nothing burns. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my garlic ready and go ahead and throw in these bell peppers. Let them cook in with the onions and get nice and translucent. And add a little bit more olive oil to the pan to keep it from drying out. Alright, now that that's nice and cooked down, we're going to go ahead and scoop this out and set it aside for a moment so we can prepare the other ingredients. Let's go ahead and set this aside for now. Next, we've got our chicken thigh. Add a little bit more oil back to it. Alright, so we went ahead and removed the onions and garlic and peppers, and now we're going to go ahead and add in this chicken thigh. Make sure the skillet's nice and hot, and we're just going to go ahead and throw these slices in there. Just get that meat browned, let the juices mingle into the oil on the pot so we can deglaze it later. You don't have to worry about cooking the chicken all the way through just like this, because it's going to continue to cook in the sauce, and so it'll finish cooking and not be a safety risk there. Chicken's sticking a little bit, so we're going to go ahead and try and stir it from the bottom. Make it nice and loose. ahead and take a bit of chicken out here so we can add in the other part of the batch and finish browning it. Alright, so now that we got the chicken done and the pan empty, we're going to go ahead and take some tomato paste. We're going to want to put this in there and let it sear really hot, almost frying the tomato paste to bring out a rich tomatoey flavor. And then once that's done cooking, we're going to add a nice healthy helping of this marsala wine here to deglaze the pan. You see you've got all these little bits of flavor on the chicken and the tomato that are clinging to the pan, and the wine will help bring it up and release those flavors. And turn the heat up a little bit to get that sear we want with the tomato paste. Got a lot of searing in the pan. Let's go ahead and add that marsala wine to it. Get a nice deglaze. That wine will help lift any bits of flavor stuck to the bottom of the pan off, and the heat will cook away the alcohol. Drag your spatula across the bottom there to help the wine. Go ahead and turn the exhaust fan on for a moment just to help deal with all that. So let's go ahead and grab these crushed tomatoes over here and pour them in. Down the heat just a tad. Stir that up. And get it all nice and mixed. Go ahead and turn this back off for now. Keep stirring along the bottom of the pan to help drag up any stuck on bits that are left and add it to the mixture. Let's go ahead and take these cans, run a little bit of water in them real quick, just pour it in there. Get any last bit of stuck on tomato. And there we go. Stir that up. So let's go ahead and reintroduce this chicken back into the sauce. There. Bring our other ingredients back over. Get our capers and Kalamata olives. Just mix those in. These olives have been pitted and halved. Mix the onion, bell pepper, garlic back in. take these artichoke bottoms that have been cut into eighths. Just mix those in. Now we've got our salt, pepper, sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and pour this in. That sugar will help balance out some of the bitterness from the tomatoes and the other ingredients. Then our herb mixture. Anchovy, it's been minced up, and mix it in. Then some shiitake mushroom. Then last, I've got a rind from a Parmesan cheese here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that in. And as the rind cooks in the sauce, it'll release the oils inside and the flavor and give this wonderful, rich flavor to the sauce. And once it's done cooking, you just pull the Parmesan rind out and discard. Alright, so now that we've got everything done for the sauce, we're gonna just turn that heat up and let it start to boil, and reduce the heat back down and let it simmer for about 40 minutes to an hour. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and cook our penne pasta. Alright, so we've got the pasta sauce getting ready to boil here. So we're gonna turn down the heat to low, give it a little stir, and then partly cover it, and then cook it. Check back in at about 40 minutes. And while it's cooking, it's important to check back every 5 minutes or so and just give it a little stir to help keep it from sticking at the bottom. Alright, so we've got our water for our pasta boiling. Just give this a stir real quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and dump the penne in. Okay. Alright, so got our penne in the pot. Gonna go ahead and just crack the pot right there and set the timer for 8 minutes. After that, it should be done al dente and ready to pour into a colander. Alright, so the pasta should be done. Just giving this a quick stir. And let's check on this. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Let's go ahead and take the pot. Got our colander over here. And just slowly pour it out. Shake the water out. Alright, this pasta sauce should be good and done now. It's boiled down and concentrated, so it's nice and thick. And let's go ahead and top off our penne. sauce on there. Take a nice chunk of fresh Parmesan cheese and just go ahead and grate it on top for garnish. There we go, Harlot pasta, the perfect dish after a hard night working the streets.